Hello, nurses. Welcome back to Staff Development Nurse. I'm Nurse Courtney, and on this channel, I give you tips, tools, tricks, and resources to help you be successful in skilled nursing and long-term care. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to touch on staffing. This is like a number one concern across skilled nursing and long-term care industry right now is trying to beef staffing back up, and it is causing severe challenges as far as resident census, staff getting burned out, and people just leaving the industry in droves. So I want to talk to you about five ways that you can boost staff morale in your building. So first, I want to talk to you a little bit about staff morale and why it's important, because you may be questioning, I'm not really worried about staff morale. I'm just trying to get people in my building. Well, here's the thing. Staff morale and retention and even recruitment can definitely be linked together. The one thing you need to understand is that, like in most areas, our community, meaning the skilled nursing and long-term care community, is small. And when you have unhappy employees who don't like the environment that they work in and our morale is extremely low, they will share that information in our small community, no matter what state you're in or what area that you're in. And here's the other thing I want you to keep in mind. When you hire a new person to come into your building, before they're even fully vested into the building, they have no true connection into the building. They're just feeling their way around to see whether or not it's a good fit for them. Remember, 90% of their time, probably more than that, honestly, is spent with your frontline staff. Not with you, not with your staff development coordinator, no one in management. 90% of that time is spent with frontline staff. So if your frontline staff members are angry, burned out, overworked, disgruntled, they're going to behave or act in a certain way. They may say certain things around this orientee, and trust me, what happens when you're not there may be a little bit different than what happens when you are present. And it could be a huge root of why you may not be able to keep staff in your building. All right. So staff morale is extremely important. So let's jump into those 5 ways you can boost staff morale. All right. So the first one is music. Music is a great way to boost staff morale, and it's something that you can do quickly and very easily. So here's what you could do with music. You can simply take a small boombox, or I guess I'm kind of dating myself when I say boombox. You could take a small radio or speaker, like a wireless speaker, up on your units, and go directly to your staff. Go in the middle, while they're working, and just say, hey, the No Stress Express is here. And play the music. Encourage your staff to come out, to come dance at the nurses station. If you're feeling good, you can get out there and dance with them too. And it is going to just lighten the mood big time. It's going to lighten the mood. You will be surprised at how many laughs and smiles you'll get. You'll be surprised at how many people you hear walking around the hallways talking about it. And even your staff members who don't necessarily want to participate and dance, they will get a big kick out of watching those coworkers who definitely will dance. Now, when you're choosing your music, make sure it's something that is relevant to your staff, okay? And you can do instrumentals, you can do radio versions of music, depending on what the genre is, but you want it to be something very fun, very engaging, very uplifting, and, do that dance, tell them to dance their stress away, and always thank them for their hard work, and move on to the next floor or unit. Now, you should do this across all different shifts, right? Day shift, evening shift, night shift, to make sure everyone is included in. You don't have to do it all at once. You can definitely spread the love, but people will love that music idea. All right, the next one is a drive-by appreciation. Now, we've seen some of these appreciations for a lot of our residents, drive-by parades where family members get involved. What if you take that same concept and idea, flip it, and focus it on your staff? And the great thing is you can reach out to your staff members, family members, residents, family members, and get them to do the same thing as far as like making decorations for the cars, signage, balloons, all that type of stuff, and get the family involved in this drive-by. I can tell you, your staff members would be so appreciative of the efforts that you would have taken to reach out to all of their family members. You could do that through your emergency contacts at work and letting them know what your plans are as a facility, keeping it a secret. We don't want them to know, and having them show up outside unknowingly and see their family members drive by with these cars and signs, horns beeping, music playing. They will be so appreciative of that. You could also take it a step further or do it in a different format where you could do a appreciation parade with your residents in house. They could like sit at the doorways of the rooms, have them make signs and posters with activities. Music could be played, and they could again have their signs up, be cheering and clapping as staff members walk down a hallway within the unit. And again, it's all about showing that appreciation and boosting the morale in the building. All right. All right. So the next one, I love this idea. This idea is a hero line. I love this idea. So the idea of a hero line is that you and your management team stand at your entry and exit point of the building. Makes it a little bit easier now that we have one entrance and one exit point. And you decorate that area. You can put balloons, you can put streamers, put signage of thanking people. We appreciate you. Thank you for your hard work. All of those things in place, and have your management team stand on either side of that area. And as your staff members are coming in for the day or leaving for the day, or both, you stand there, you clap, you cheer them on, you thank them so much for their hard work. Someone can have some pom poms flying around, just like really being over the top and thank you so much. We appreciate everything that you've done. Then you can take it a step further and get extra creative by giving out little trinkets, little candy bars. It doesn't have to be anything real expensive, and you don't have to give anything at all. But you have really cute ideas on Pinterest on like candy bars. So for example, say it's a payday candy bar where you can do a printout and attach it, or a sticker attached to each candy bar. Say, you work so hard, you deserve an extra payday, right? They have all these cute little ideas on Pinterest that you can utilize to help boost your staff, or you can give them items they like ink pens. Nurses love ink pens, hand sanitizers, any kind of small thing that you think makes a difference, because it's your management team that's really involved in that hero line, not any secondary or third party people, but that core management team, which makes it great. All right, dressing down for a cause. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people in your building probably are affected by different causes, right? It could be autism awareness, Down syndrome awareness, breast cancer awareness, or any of the other causes that you can think of. Dressing down for a cause could really have resonate on a personal level to some of your staff members because they have a personal connection. So you can look at different themes of the month, different awareness months, and have a person or have designated dress down day. So for example, if you wanted to do for breast cancer month, maybe they could dress down and wear pink and white, or wear some type of color that represents breast cancer, and just make it really about the staff members and their families, right? It's going to go a long way because you're going to start to connect with them on a personal level. The way you can take this a step further is if you have a newsletter in-house, and look, this is a little bonus too, because newsletters are a great way to boost staff morale. But if you have a newsletter in-house, you could also do exposés, right? You could could do little articles or like mini brief paragraph statements from staff members. So say again, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, maybe there's certain staff members that will want to share a very small story or snippet about why that month is important to them. All right, so any way that you can connect with your staff on a personal level is going to help you in the long run when it comes to boosting staff morale. And last, but definitely not least, is forming a morale boosting committee. Sometimes when we get into management, we try to take so much on ourselves. We have to figure out how to solve every single problem. And we have so many resources at our fingertips, and some of those resources are our frontline staff members. No one knows better than your frontline staff about what's needed in your building, what needs to be improved, and what the challenges are. So reach out to them and connect with them. And having them form a morale boosting committee or staff appreciation committee, you can name it whatever you want, is a great start. You could get a group of staff members involved. Maybe they meet once or twice a month. It doesn't always have to be face to face, it could even be via Zoom, and they can help plan out some activities throughout the month to boost the morale. Now, it would be really great to get a representative, at least one from each shift, and a couple of representatives from different departments in your building, and they could come up with different ideas. Any ideas that the group comes up with, you'll have a group committee leader who will present those ideas to a specific person within the management team that can look at, is this something we could feasibly carry out? What's the cost associated with it? And all those extras that go along with it. So those are 5 quick and easy ways that you can boost staff morale in your building. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.